Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Hannah and I am a gardener here in the UK. I have set up a new vegetable garden this year at my grandparents' house. Hello. Oh, he's looking out the window. As I was saying, I have set up a garden, a vegetable garden, and hopefully flower garden at my grandparents' house this year. I grew a garden for the past 2 years in my terrace house. I live in a small city, and we've been growing here for the past couple of years. And then before that, I had a container garden at my family home. I've got the day off work today, so I am planning to have, I think, arguably one of the biggest days in the gardening calendar to date for this new garden, because the past few months have just been me setting up the no-dig garden. I've still got a tiny bit to finish off, but we're going to get that done this morning, and then we're going to start planting out in the garden, which honestly makes me so happy. So on the agenda today, we're going to plant potatoes. I've got second earlies, and I'm also going to pop to the shops to get some main crop. I completely just forgot about getting 2 different varieties, and I've just gone with the second earlies. I obviously won't have chitted the potatoes that I'm going to be buying in the shop today, but to be honest, up until this year, I've never actually chipped my potatoes, and they've always grown really well. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that will be okay. So we're going to do main crop, second early potatoes. We're also going to do some onions. I've got red and white onions. I've also got some broad bean seedlings that I think I'm going to plant out. And I think that's it for planting out today. That's going to set us off on a really good foot in terms of getting a lot of the garden space filled. And I'm just so excited that we're going to be able to actually plant some things out and get the vegetable garden started. Because I've had no kind of winter garden this year, really, which I have honestly been needing. So from here on out, we will be able to have a gardening space all year round, and that just makes my heart happy. So I'm so glad that you're here, and let's get going with today. We're going to start off with a trip to the garden centre because I need some compost, which I'll explain a little bit later, but I need some compost. I think I'll probably end up looking at seeds, and I need those main crop potatoes as well. So yeah, very excited. Mum's going to pick me up because Mum is going to be coming to my grandparents with me today, and then we're going to pop out for some lunch as well. So it's going to be a really nice, wholesome day, and I'm very excited. So let's get going. A lot bigger than mine.
I need an intervention, divine intervention. Only in my crucial moments do they pay attention carefully. The shadows of my past.
Guys, I am absolutely obsessed with how the garden's looking. It's so sunny today. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the field was cut earlier in the week, and it's just making the area look so good, and it just makes me so happy that we're going to be able to plant in here soon. I'm actually obsessed. It looks so good. I've brought down some more cardboard and some compost. I'm going to go back, get some more cardboard and a spade so that I can finish spreading the wood chip out just in this last little area. And then we're going to go for lunch. Then after lunch, we're going to plant the potatoes, onions and broad beans. I'm so excited. Looks so good. Oh my gosh. And then this area is where the original wood chip pile was. and kind of thinking that this could be like a little flower bed, because it's obviously made a mark, and I think that that could be cute. So what does everyone think? I feel like that could be like such a nice little flower patch, like a little wildflower area or something like that. The bees would love that. I was originally going to do flowers around the edge, but I think that that could actually be quite nice. It's very windy today, so apologies if that is all you can hear. But I'm so happy that it's sunny, because it wasn't supposed to be sunny, and look what God's doing. It's actually incredible. Because it was supposed to rain all day today, and I've got the day off work, and it's sunny. And we're going to be finishing the garden. My granddad's also looking into like fencing solutions for this area, so I'm going to have like similar to this fencing, but I think wooden posts just in each of the corners, and then metal like railing almost around the edge, and then a gate at the front, just to keep the deer and the munkjack out, because they're just going to eat it all otherwise, and I'll be so disheartened if something comes along and eats all of our hard work. So I think it's better to be safe than sorry in this instance. So yeah. The other thought that I did have for this area actually was potentially a polytunnel here. I would love to have a polytunnel. However, I think in terms of garden setup for this year, I need to focus on getting the in-ground space done and the fencing, and then maybe the polytunnel next year as a priority. But we'll see how we go. I might end up changing my mind ahead of May time when we plant the tomatoes and everything out, and maybe this becomes a polytunnel area, but for now I think we're going to focus on this.
Moments do they pay attention carefully? The shadows of my past welcome me again with a smile. But something deep within, something new, lets me emerge from my cocoon. I only have what's right in front of me. Only you know what is right for me. Compromise, compromise, compromise. Improvise, improvise, improvise. I mean a nice vacation and pure introspection.
I can't believe we finished. Oh my gosh. The whole space is done. This honestly feels so surreal, because I obviously had the allotment. I got the allotment in July last year, and it's now March. So it's been 8 to 9 months really since I started working on the allotment, and obviously I had to give it up 3 months ago or so, and I had like a realisation that no wonder I have felt a bit disheartened with gardening in the past like few months or so. Is because when I look back, I've actually spent 8 to 9 months of my last year setting up a no-dig garden, because I did it at the allotment and I basically finished it at the point where I didn't feel safe enough to be there. And for that I was going to the yard to collect manure from the yard, loading my car up of like 20 to 30 bags of manure. That in itself took me about half a day, and then I would drop it off at the allotment. I must have done that for weeks on end to actually get enough. I probably did near enough, like 10 trips, I would say, and that doesn't even count the time clearing the space. So most of my weekends have been spent doing like the setup of a garden, and granted that is obviously like not my most favourite task. I'm so happy that I just have now a clear space which is just done, and I can weed and I can just plant things in it wherever I want to, because I've set it up so that I can kind of plant in it wherever, or have kind of set beds if I want to, and it'll be very easy for me to add on a row of beds if I want to later down the line. But I'm just so happy that we've got this space laid out, because yeah, it's been a long time coming, so I'm very happy to have it done. And the sun's going down now, it's about 5:30, but I need to plant these onions and broad beans. I'm not doing the potatoes today because I'm gonna have to like dig through the wood chip and the cardboard to get them in the ground. I'm kind of wondering if I should get a rotavator to rotivate some land over there to do the potatoes in. I've not quite decided. I have also seen people do it in straw bales, so I might do that, but we'll see. Okay, so we're going to do sturon, if that's how you pronounce it, onions in here, and then we're going to do Red Baron and Stuttgarter Giant. So I think if we do these ones on the left hand side,
I need an intervention, divine intervention, you know. Only in my crucial moments do they pay attention carefully. The shadows of my past welcome me again with a smile. But something deep within, something new, lets me emerge from my cocoon. I only have what's right in front of me. Only you know what is right for me. Compromise, compromise, compromise. Improvise, improvise, improvise. I mean a nice vacation and pure introspection, you know. There is nowhere else to go, so I'll be coming home to you. Your sadness doesn't compare to the happiness that's just around the corner. I only have what's right in front of me.
hopefully that will stay. Hey guys, editing Han here, coming in because I realised I forgot to end the video yesterday. So here I am saying thank you so much for watching, and I'm so happy that you're all here joining us on this growing journey, and I'm just thrilled that we finally have the garden space kind of set up at Granny and Grandad's. So yeah, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.